New at 10, the Quincy Fire Department's Keep the Wreath Red campaign is coming to an end at midnight. The campaign is to encourage everyone to keep fire safety in mind, especially around the holidays. WGEM's Joseph Lawler talked to fire officials to recap this year's campaign.
Since Thanksgiving, we've had 2 structure fires.
Quincy Fire Department's Keep the Wreath Red campaign wraps up this evening, and 2 bulbs were changed from red to white throughout the campaign. Although firefighters like Brian Meyer would like to see that number be 0, he says the amount of structure fires during this year's campaign is a big drop from what they saw in the past 2 years.
2 compared to 6 and 6 previous years. That's definitely a drastic improvement.
One of the 2 fires at 125 North 14th Street, it was a vacant building with no utilities, but 1 firefighter did have a minor injury. The other at 718 Kentucky Street was arson, and there was 1 arrest. Meyer says although the campaign is ending, it's important to continue to practice fire safety.
We just want to remind everybody again to practice safe heating techniques, reminder not to overload circuits.
Meyer says checking your smoke detectors, keeping an eye on heat sources, and avoiding the overuse of extension cords can prevent the worst from ever being a reality.
The best way to prevent fire damage is prevention of the fire in the first place.
Although the fires that took place during the campaign didn't displace anyone, Meyer says there are resources available for situations where an occupied home is a total loss.
So the American Red Cross does help out when people are displaced.
Disaster Response Program Manager for the Illinois region of the Red Cross, Amanda Vinverlo, says they are always ready to help a family in need.
Often we will show up to the scene of the fire while the firemen are still there fighting. We will typically be some of the first people that have contacted.
That was Joseph Lawler reporting. The Red Cross supplies families with things like hygiene kits, mental health resources, and in some cases,